He's suing. He is suing.
But did you think that Kendrick really did those things that Drake had claimed when you saw them together like that? Yes.
Like the domestic abuse and shit?
Yes, of course.
Oh, no, like, there's no proof for that.
Yes, thank you. Okay, chat, do you...
Like,
it's giving Crash Out, guys. But, you know, from a legal perspective, it's an interesting move on Drake's part. Notably, he's not suing Kendrick Lamar, right? He's suing Universal, which reps both of these artists.
So why would he do that?
Yeah, so it's interesting. It seems like a failed attempt sort of not to look petty, not to look like he's suing the artist that just, you know, annihilated him in this rap battle. Let's just...
Are y'all trolling me? Kendrick did not drop, bro. Not again, bro.
Embarrassing.
A fucking again? Bruh. 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 It's like this nigga's in my chat. It's like he's watching my stream. It's like we can't even get a moment to like, yo, hey, now Drake dropped a good one here. I know we gonna get, he's dropping again. Bruh. Did this nigga make an album filled with diss songs? Bruh. What's up with this shit, dog? What in the fuck is going on?
Okay, I ain't thinking about no reaper. Nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay?
Let's just call it for what it is. That song is a banger, right? But so, you know, the idea is that Universal...
Carolyn, I didn't know you were a rap fan.
I am.
Oh my God,
I'm a
I love
Lamar stan. I'm a Kendrick Lamar stan. But
They got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house like I'm Joe, okay?
look, legally speaking, you know, the idea is that Universal has been representing Drake for many, many years, that they know these allegations are false. They wouldn't be repping him otherwise.
Hey, bro. I'm good.
Bro, you okay?
I'm good, bro. You geeking, bro. I'm good.
Bro.
Bro, get hold me. I'm good, bro.
Bro. Are you crying, bro?
No, bro. I'm good, bro. I swear.
And the fact that they push this distribution so much, the song has been streamed on Spotify over 1 billion times. They've really been backing Kendrick Lamar on this one.
Hellcat, made his own voice and them types LA solo, okay?
Look, it's unique in this industry. I think it's sort of poetic justice, the song Not Like Us. I mean, a lot of people in the community are saying, you know, this is not how you deal with hip-hop rap battle beef. You go in the studio, you lay down some tracks.
Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your throwaway.
This is not what Drake is doing. On legal grounds, I think he's on pretty shaky legal grounds. There's this concept of sort of informed consent. It's, you know, when you get into rap battles, you would expect that there's going to be some, you know, back and forth. And there is also First Amendment free speech rights implicated here.
Trying to cover up your lies like a canopy and trying to pull 17-year-olds down in Bramley. And we don't got it out for you. We just saying that don't nobody vouch for you. No.
I want to hear what you would listen to.
Okay,
I'll play right now then. Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar is trying to open up y'all eyes like I've been trying to open up y'all eyes about Drake. This man is an executive producer on the show called Euphoria, a show about high schoolers doing adult things, high schoolers being in a relationship with grown adults, doing drugs, having sexual activities. That's what this show revolves around.
Are you okay, Kai?
No, yes, fuck it, I am in love with Nate Jacobs and he's in love with me and you know you fucking give me that look, Maddie, because I didn't fuck your boyfriend. You two were broken up for 3 weeks.
Funniest thing about Drake is he drinks wine spritzers, like that's all he drinks.
And Drake is one of the producers of the show. That takes this grown-ass man was texting Millie Bobby Brown when she was 14. When she was, and y'all the, what?
And 3 days before we even had sex, so I didn't betray you. Plus, you guys are terrible for each other, and you know I'm right, and you guys can all judge me if you want, but
What about your relationship with Drake? Tell me about your friendship. How did this all come about?
I love him. I met him in Australia, and he's honestly so fantastic and a great friend and a great role model. You know, we just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to Atlanta, so I'm definitely gonna go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he say?
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah. He's great. He's wonderful. I love him.
What's his advice with boys?
You know, that stays in the text messages. We just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
This was the first time Drake's pattern of being around underage girls really began circulating online, with many people speculating what someone with an 18-year age gap can really have in common.
I'm 34 years old.
Yeah.
If I said to you, I was texting a 14-year-old girl saying, "I miss you so much," and she was replying to me, "I miss you more," would you not think, hold on here a second, that's weird?
I was like, "Can we go to the bathroom in your room?" I was like, "I just really don't want to wait on this line." And he was like, "Yeah, of course." And this girl had like a vodka cranberry or something in her hand, and she tripped and fell and spilled all over Drake, like all over his like white sweatsuit.
Embarrassing. At this point in time, Madison had just turned 17 2 months prior, and this only acts as further proof that Drake seems to allow much younger girls at his parties.
Man was allegedly involved with a 16-year-old girl in Canada. But guess what? The age of consent in Canada is 16. But I guess that's why nobody batted an eye about it. This girl was 16 in this picture. And this is Drake with the beard.
Madison claims that Drake loves wine coolers, and then states that someone spilt the drink all over his white outfit. Kendrick seems to have been gathering this information about Drake for a very long time.
Drake made a song called TSU, and it took place right around when freshmen was about to take in for college. Come on, man.
And on this track, I feel like he's sending subtle reminders that most of us wouldn't catch.
Fun fact though, his house that he has a bathtub that is literally the size of this room. And it's gigantic and so dope. I was like sitting in it. I was like, can I just lay here and like chill?
Drake was on stage with a young girl touching all over her. And after touching on her for about 2 minutes, he was like, "How old are you?" And then, man, come on, man. Afterwards.
I even found some footage of this exact Drake Memorial Day party where you can tell that the women in attendance, to me, don't really look like grown women. I mean, come on, guys. Like, I'm a fair man, but like, I'm not even assuming here. Like, these are clearly teenagers, right? And when he talks about wine coolers, he's talking about shit like this. I'm not even assuming here. Like, these are clearly teenagers, right?
17? Why do you look like that?
Embarrassing.
Look at all this.
I'm not even assuming here. Like, these are clearly teenagers, right?
Well, listen, 17. I had fun. I don't know if I should feel guilty or not, but I had fun. I like the way your breasts feel against my chest.
What? I'm not even assuming here. Like, these are clearly teenagers, right?
I just want to thank
Look at this. Billie Eilish a while ago on her 18th birthday saying 18 tomorrow. And look who's under there. I've been waiting. What the? Y'all really protecting this man? And this is the same man that's spending time with a little black boy that don't need to be in the club and needs to be at home. And Drake is out here glorifying this. But yet he got his son out at basketball games looking like a responsible daddy. Drake is the man that come around in the family and they tell the young girls to go put on clothes when you're around. Drake is that person.
Like,
yeah. Bro, oh my God.
Never, always pushing for the doubt. Hit a left and a right fist right to their mouth. I was never cocky figure till I started stacking figures. How you make a cocky nigga give him all the traffic? Always humble, but I got a couple bad habits. Set the numbers adding zeros to these mathematics. Get you talking different, walking like you gang bang.
Litty Reacts, we in the building. Hey, yo, Matthew, let me talk to you real quick. Step up to the Ville real quick, because it seems like you don't learn. It seems like you and the rest of the Drake stands just want to keep being blinded to the bullshit. No matter how many amends this guy makes to the lawsuit, this is beyond the not like us, all right? This is beyond the not like us. Isn't this how it started? Isn't this how the whole lawsuit, this is the reason that y'all gave. This is the reason that Drake, that y'all Aubrey, he gave y'all. He's outside this. The guy was, yeah, no. This was about not like us. This is about him calling him our pedo. Wasn't this what this whole thing was about? It went beyond the beef record. Oh my God. It went beyond the beef record. It's not about that. The guy's asking about, and then you got this goofy Matthew, all right? You dropped some shit about how UMG cooked the battle, and your whole drop is all skewed. It don't make no sense. You didn't do no research for a guy that loses sleep over this shit, all right? For a guy that takes forever to do all these Adobe edits, my nigga. Yo, this shit took me it took me like an hour. Bro, it took me an hour to sit there and clip all that shit up, and the majority is just pulling the clips. But it takes you all this time. You lose all this sleep just to finesse a whole bunch of bullshit. A whole bunch of bullshit. That's all you spew is bullshit. You sat here and listen, I'm not gonna sit here and subject y'all to this freaking goofy eye, because I know most of y'all that watch this are here to witness, you know, the burials of just not just Drake, but all of the stands, all of the wannabe clout chasers, all of the people that change their mind all of a sudden. So, Matthew, you mean to tell me that you covered this guy's weird behavior and you just decided to turn a blind eye to this shit and make your video private? You thought that shit went away? my boy, you thought that shit went away? But before I even address any of that, bro, because we already seen it. We already seen it. We heard you. All right? We heard you. You brought us the party footage. You brought us the footage of the little girl sitting there talking about her laying down in the bathroom that was as big as the room that she was in. But you want to still cover this shit as if Drake is like this. Yo, what is he paying you? T said this earlier, and I think he had a point. Like, yo, he gotta be paying y'all. All these Twitter bots. Don't want to talk about K-bots. I haven't seen no K-bots. All I've seen is Drake bots. All you guys sitting there moving. Y'all, I've never seen a goalpost move so goddamn much. We're not even playing soccer. We're not playing football. This ain't a sport, gang. This is hip-hop. Yes, music is subjective. Yes, listen. Music is subjective. Yes, Drake was running the game for over 15 years. We allowed that. The boy knew how to, you know what I'm saying? The voice hit with the records, and he had all the money put behind him. UMG put all the money behind him. His daddy, Lucien Grange, just literally responded and was like, yo, my boy, we put over $400 million into you. Drake, we knew you. Hey, yo, Matthew, we knew him. As the guy signed to like mad labels. He was the hoe of the industry. Why do you think that is, Matthew? This is why this is why you guys sound so stupid as hell, because y'all don't do the real research. What y'all do is y'all Google, right? And then you choose what you want to make the narrative fit whatever shit. The latest narrative to this whole shit is that because of the court documents that Kendrick had to get this deal, alright? And he was waiting for the deal to go do this whole beef thing, and they colluded together. That don't even make no fucking sense. Because they were pumping money into Drake. Where does it make the legit... How does it make sense? Don't be mad at Kendrick because he completed his deal with Mr. Morale. He got out of his shit. All right. And yo, listen, you say this part right here, right?
Records into beef
You say
against
this
Drake.
part right here. This is the only thing I'm
Euphoria,
gonna subject y'all
616 in
to.
LA,
Alright?
Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us. After that, he dropped the GNX project, but this is the major difference. All three of the diss records that were added to DSPs were licensed directly from Kendrick Lamar to Interscope Records, but the GNX project was licensed from PG Lang to Interscope Records. Why are the three diss tracks different? That's probably why Drake...
Idiot. You know why I know you're an idiot? You know why I know you're an idiot and you didn't do no research and you don't understand how this hip hop shit work and you don't understand nothing about the music business or none of that shit, and why all you do is a bunch of word semantics and conjecture and think that us, the ones that actually know some shit, alright, are gonna fall stupid to this lame ass shit. No, he's done. We are witnessing. Alright. Let me calm down. Let me explain this to you. Matthew, let me explain this to you, alright? Let me look into the camera. Let me explain this to you. Alright, since you don't understand and you think this is whole conspiracy. You like to throw these conspiracies, Brody. It's not. Just because your boy, was literally got 5 different dicks inside of him from all these different labels, alright? Just because,
shit like that,
just
shit like
because
that,
he
shit
got
like
that,
that, shit like that, shit like that.
Doesn't mean, he's stupid in business. Drake has been stupid in business, alright? Kendrick got out of his shit way before the whole shit happened. You want to rewrite history? Stop rewriting history. This shit happened. Drake brought this upon himself. What we are witnessing in hip-hop right now, is the downfall of a fuck nigga that thought, you know what I'm saying, he got a little too big for his britches and he thought that he could take everybody on, whatever he did with Meek Mill, and because he skated past Pusha T, this boy thought he was untouchable. You know why? Because he had Daddy Lucian the entire time pumping money and making sure that certain records like Story of Adenon didn't get the, you know what I'm saying, didn't get the play that it needed to. Alright? So you fast forward. First person shooter with him and J. Cole was the first shot fired. So stop this whole conjecture about, yo, Kendrick went and did all this. Not everything that Kendrick has done has been a response. Everything that Kendrick has done during this beef has been a calculated response. So how do you get a fuck nigga out of here? You're not going to repeat what Meek did. You're not going to repeat what Pusha did. You're going to sit here and play with your food until it's time to eat. You already know that what this boy is about. You already know what his moves is going to be because Drake is not that smart. Just because he pays a whole bunch of producers, and a whole bunch of writers to write some hot music, I don't change the fact that this boy is stupid and goofy as hell.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
So he responded with like that. You had J. Cole and Drake. The response was Future and Kendrick. Boom. Boom. Drake was all happy, all giddy. Outsideness. Yeah, the boy responded. I got some work for the boy. He had academics and all that. He was ready to go to war. He was ready to cook him because he wanted to be the GOAT. Didn't you hear, hey, yo, Matthew, didn't you hear First Person Shooter? Go run back First Person Shooter and see all the lyrics that this guy is literally talking all this shit about he's the GOAT and all this shit. How can you be the GOAT when you're not from this? How can you be the GOAT when your story is never yours? How? How can you be the GOAT when everything about you's been tailored? So, boom, Drake got all happy about himself. He got all psyched, you know what I'm saying? He got all psyched. So he started dropping records thinking he could back-to-back Kenny. Kung Fu Kenny? That's not going to happen. So now we get to this point, Matthew. This point in your little video where you sit there and, well, why? Why did he release it under Interscope on the singles, but, you know, on the album, it must be a conspiracy with the record execs and all that. No, dumbass. No, dumbass. Interscope was the quickest way for him to get that shit out. He's already an independent artist. He owns his shit. That was the first of you seeing that he owns his own shit. It's the first time he's releasing distribution. He's getting distribution through Interscope. It was the quickest way to get that shit out. and he already let Kendrick. You don't just sit there and throw out all your fucking throwaways. You sit here and you cook a nigga up. You let him cook himself. He played him. This is called hip-hop beef. This is what we've seen this happen time and time again. Time and time again. So then you sit there and you say, oh, and the album, it was released under PG Lang. Yes, because PG, it's the first project to be released under his own fucking label. It's a major step. Those are the things that you're not pointing out. All those things that Kendrick was doing. When has Drake done any of that shit? He's been signed to 50 niggas, bro. He's been signed to everybody. Even when he started, he was signed to Young Money, who was signed to Cash Money, who was signed to... Yo, he's never been his own man. So you guys can sit here and try to make it seem like it's this whole crazy narrative and then wonder why content creators and people like Jalopy sit here and say, yo, we gotta ice this boy out because it's not about these goofy antics. Listen, I said it. I'm gonna stay with this shit. Listen, I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. It wasn't up until the beef that I started actually tuning in, and I was like, okay, Drake is back with some shit, cause that little pregnant album didn't hit. Like I didn't listen to a Drake album since like I think Views or like 2016, bro. The boy's been falling off. You're talking about a nigga that's literally, the name is Litty. Like, bro, I was partying. I was outsideness. They weren't playing none of his new records. They're sitting there playing. This boy became a flashback in the clubs, bro. You know when they do the Throwback Thursdays? That's what he became, Throwback Thursdays. When I hear people playing Drake, we play old Drake. We wasn't playing the stupid pregnant-ass album. We wasn't playing the For the Dogs. None of them shits was hitting. I know y'all want to act like them shits was hitting. It was not hitting, gang. That's why he started doing those packs and everything like that, trying to, you know what I'm saying, front on the younger artists. And yeah, he did a lot for the young artists, but where are those artists now? The last time, you know what I'm saying, where are those artists now? Where's McCannon? Where's because it's Tuesday. Where's all the guys? The only boy that sit there and saw this boy for who he was The Weeknd, was Abel. Who did Drake bring about? He literally has some bogus-ass female artists right now that they're really trying to push on Twitter. I still don't know Shorty's name, but I see her. Yo, Shorty is trash, bro. She is trash, and they're trying to compare her to SZA. I seen SZA live, bro. Yo, you're not gonna do that, bro. SZA is one of them ones.
Shit like that.
But all you OV hoes, all you like when do we draw the line? Academics called y'all out. He don't even know anymore. He's still trying to spin this as, oh yeah, you know, Drake is going, he's crashing out. No, what we're witnessing right now is literally him, the downfall of Drake. This is the downfall of Drake. Drake is falling off. He's crashing out. He's trying to bring where do you think this goes from here? The whole point of this was the Not Like Us record. The whole point of this was that, right? It's going to draw attention to that record tenfold and skyrocket that shit out of here. Where do we go from here? When, listen, Drake, if you win, you done dragged every label into this shit. Who's going to push you? We in America, gang. Do you understand? All the majors are here. They're not in Canada. Salute to my Canadians. They're not in Canada. It's not in the UK. All right? It's not in Germany. All right? It's not in Australia. It's here in the good old US of A, my nigga. So if you really want to pump your music over here, gang, you need these labels. You need the distribution. You need to be cool with these guys. You don't need to crash out like a little baby because you finally got an L handed to you. It had nothing to do with the labels. It had nothing to do with anybody else. You wanted to sue the UMG shit because you don't want to sue Kendrick because it already makes you look like a pussy. Nobody told you this? What, they thought, oh, this is the loophole? You thought you found the loophole? Matthew, why are you not covering that type of shit? Why are you not using your platform for that type of shit? No. Drake got to be paying you. All right, or he gotta be giving you a good dicking down, bro, on some shit, because I've never seen the amount of glazing and I've never seen the amount of fucking moving around goalposts that y'all have. Y'all have literally the limit stops at fucking Drake. Like Axe said, the limit stops at Drake. Y'all have no sense beyond yourselves, beyond this nigga Aubrey, and I don't understand what this muppet headed ass nigga got. What he got, bro? He like a Jewish boy, bro. Like this dude is not. He's not it. He's not it. We've seen in the last 5-6 years alone, all the artists that have popping off, new artists born every day, B. New artists dropping every day. There's no more Friday drops, Monday drops, Tuesday drops. It's every day. You can't steal nobody's sound no more. Your little tricks ain't working no more because you ain't in your 20s. You're not even in your low 30s, my boy. You are damn near 40, Brody. And you supposed to be in the prime of your shit, and you thought you were going to hop out first-person shooter and do some shit because nobody's checked you. And what happened was Kendrick checked you. And you got mad, and you got sad, all right? And now you doing... Kendrick hasn't said shit about none of this entire time. Why hasn't the conversation been this entire time? Kendrick has dropped strategically. Y'all trying to make it seem like Kendrick was out here, chucking and jiving for attention. All he's been doing is dropping, working, dropping, working, dropping, working. They mentioned the Super Bowl. He performed at the Super Bowl. All he did was connect all the shit from first-person shooter. If you don't see it, my nigga, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Está estúpido. I don't know what to tell you. Your boy got no seasoning. It's everybody else's seasoning. It's everybody else's adobo. It's everybody else's sazon, my nigga. There's no seasoning to this boy. This boy is UK 1 minute, then he Jamaican the next minute, then he's patois. Like, I don't need it. He don't even know. He don't even know. He Jewish when he wanna be. Alright? He black when he wanna be. Alright? And all you white guys that sit here doing this content creator like Matthew, y'all white. Y'all from the mountains of Caucasus, no matter where you are, man, you don't understand none of this shit. You can't speak on it. Just watching this one video done got me dumb tight just because of this, because you guys are pumping this shit and you wonder. You do not call it hate. Do not call it blackballing. When we ice this boy out, whenever music drop, ice this boy out. The music is not hitting. It wasn't hitting. Nokia wasn't it. Alright, what did I miss? We gonna miss the whole album, my nigga. We gonna miss the whole album, boy.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
We gonna miss the whole album.
Shit like that.
Alright? It's no more. It's no more. This whole idea that the people don't have a, you know what I'm saying? And there's not a side that's stronger than that side. Kendrick hasn't said nothing. He's still touring. Actually, you remember the last time we seen this happening? It was when Meek Mill was crashing out, right? And what was Drake doing? Touring. Ignored the boy. Drake, you ain't even learn from your own mistakes. He's cooking you with your own formula. But see, that probably wasn't your formula. It was probably somebody else's that told you done forgot because you're not yourself, nigga.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Matthew, you're a joke. You're a joke in this shit, all right? Listen, there's going to come a day. There's going to come a day. I'm calling my shot, all right? There's going to come a day, all right, when I sit here and I get to 300 subs, 300,000 subs, all right, and we surpass that. I'm calling my shot. We're going to hit a milli with this shit. Do you understand that? And it's not off the backs of Drake. It's off the goofies like you and Aubrey and everybody else that we got to cook up and pack them the fuck up out of here, all right, because we got a voice now. We don't gotta sit here, sit in the background, worry about, oh my God, is this too street, or am I losing my credibility by saying no? Just call it how it is. Stand on something. If you stand on, if you don't stand on something, you stand for nothing, gang. If you don't stand on something, you stand for nothing. And all we've done here in the Ville, whether popular, unpopular, whatever the case may be, we stand for the shit that's supposed to be stood for. Fuck all the dumb shit, man. Y'all niggas, all this fucking word semantics, all this goalpost moving. None of that shit work over here. Call it what it is. Facts is facts. Alright? Drake started a war that he couldn't finish. Alright? And instead of dropping records, he went and fucking dropped a lawsuit. All right, he went and dropped the fucking lawsuit.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
So instead of making this whole thing about, oh yeah, Kendrick got this new deal and all that shit, yo, boy, that's business. That's business. That's just how you do shit. And sometimes you gotta, all right, let me make sure the money's in play so I can sit here and do what I gotta do, because that's my first independent moves and all that shit like that. You don't know what they gotta do. But it all started with Drake. It all started with Drake.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
Stop
shit
doing
like
this
that.
whole
shit
thing
like
about
that. Shit like
Kendrick
that.
and he tied to this and all this shit. Like, man, stop with all that bullshit, because I'm going to cook down your content every time. I told you I'm going to break that boy down. I'm going to break you down. I'm going to break every single goofy down that's sitting here on this fucking app, all right? Not calling it what it is. They're just doing it for the views. They're doing it for the clout. They think, you know what I'm saying? They put a little quick, little nice title and that's all that shit, man. Fuck all that shit, bro. Fuck all that shit. Fuck this lawsuit. Fuck Drake. Man, fuck everybody that believe in that nigga. But all that shit, bro, he's done. He done over here. He's done skis. We're going to cook him until he's done. We're going to cook him. And at the end of the day, when it's all said and done and that boy finally goes away, it's going to be, how do I say goodbye to yesterday, bitch?
Never, always pushing for the doubt. Hit a left and a right fist right to their mouth. I was never cocky figure till I started stacking figures. How you make a cocky nigga give him all the traffic? Always humble, but I got a couple bad habits. Set the numbers adding zeros to these mathematics. Get you talking different, walking like you gang banging.